People who you are. I'm a beast, I'm a dog, I'm a canine. All these dreams come alive in the daytime. It's crazy if you trust what some faith finds. Everything worthwhile takes time.
Yeah, so for all the readers out there, if you read Dante's Inferno, you'd be familiar with who Virgil is. And he's like the ghost poet that guides Dante through the Inferno. And yeah, for me, like this song really kind of embodies the whole idea of the album. You know, I feel like I never had a Virgil kind of like growing up. You know, I feel like this album, creating it, like made me realize I was always yearning for somebody to be like right next to me, to be like, yo, it will be okay, you'll be good. And yeah, so this song I kind of just like envisioned all the good times I had was like because of this spirit person guiding me. I feel like, I mean, I was being honest all throughout the album, but I feel like this one I really just like dumped everything out there. And you know, I feel like it just the instrumental had this feeling that was kind of like a good closing ceremony feel to it. And then especially when I added the kind of like outro bars, just felt like a perfect way to end the tape. It was kind of like, hey, I let you in, you saw some like chaos and mayhem, and now it's like, thanks for coming, and we'll do it again sometime soon.
I was living like a zombie walking through this haze, trapped inside my mind, most times it feels more like a cage. Always got a smile on, but really filled with rage. Lost inside my thoughts, it's like I'm walking through a maze.
Yeah, it's interesting because this song, like, lyrically is probably the darkest of all of them, but something about the drums and the tempo just like is uplifting. Yeah, I think what I'm trying to get across is like, at the end of the day, like, we're all going through some messes, but like that doesn't mean your demeanor's got to be negative and hopeless and, you know, be in a grieving state all the time. So it's kind of like, all right, open it up, air it out, inspect it, and make some plans going forward, and then move on.
I was tweaking out when mama ran the house, tripping out for years and never open mouth. Thought my silence was my strength that led to fear and doubt.
You haven't heard it yet, well you're hearing now.
This also felt similar to Poltergeist in the mixing process, in that I felt like lyrically it was awesome, but like something just like sonically wasn't doing it for me. And I just kept, you know, making new ones, kind of trying to see if I squashed it more, would that get it there, or the drums overpowering it, you know. So I just kind of shaped it up gradually, and now I think it's one of the best ones on the album now.
You got me going way outside the lines, swerving through these back roads, swear I feel alive every time I'm in your presence, feeling close to the divine. All these people living blind me while I'm peeping all the signs.
I feel like every line is just awesome, and it's just like really hits for me every time I hear it. But if I had to pick one spot, I mean, I just think the hook, the intro outro piece of this are just like, you know, you got me going way outside the lines, swerving through these back roads, swear I feel alive every time I'm in your presence, feeling close to the divine. All these people living blind me while I'm peeping all the signs. Now there's evil in the vines, whispering the sweetest lies. When you took me to the side, look me in the eye, said, you'll be fine.
All the signs, no, there's evil in the vines, whispering the sweetest lies. Is when you took me to the side, look me in the eye, said, you'll be fine.
Maybe 8 years straight, I listened to Mac Miller like every day. Is probably my main artist. You know, I don't really listen to him much these days, but I always wanted to make kind of this outro where it's kind of like, you know, peaceful piano and just kind of like a really poetic thing at the end. And that's what I tried to do at the end of the song. I wanted to make something like that, and then I just wrote it in about 5 minutes and then thought it was awesome, and then recorded it, and it's just done with it.
It will be okay, no better time than today to stand for what you love and tell the people out my way. I'm on to something great, I can see it taking shape. People throw shade because it's easier to hate. Can see it in their face, they're not even in the race. I'm in my own lane with the out-of-state plates. No, my foot's not on the brake, I do not intend to wait. Woke up early morning, I know it's gonna be my day. It will be okay.